your fancy. You can have it any way you want. Your fancy. You can have anything you like. It's your fancy. You can have it any way you want. Your fancy. You can have anything you like.
This is for you, Scorpio. July is the month of the angelic frequencies of the gemstone ruby. Your birthstone is citrine, Scorpio, so what we need to do is see how these two gemstones resonate with each other. I'm Pastor Rosemary, the Astrology Angel. Thank you for joining us. If you'd like to find out how you can contact me, you can visit my website at www.readingsbyrosemary.com, where we provide you with all the information necessary on how you can obtain one of our spiritual consultations, psychic astrology, Rosicrucian Kabbalah, as well as classes and upcoming seminars. We have classes in everything from Merkaba to practical magic to Kabbalah to high ceremonial white magic. We have very popular classes in how you can learn to read tarot and runestones and various other divination systems like the Urim and the Thummim. This is a clairomancy system that was given in the book of Exodus. So that's where when Aaron, the high priest, was able to divine the will of God through clairomancy, very similar to runestones, that kind of thing. See, these things come down through various cultures. Now, July's gemstone of ruby has the light emanations of the astrology archangel Muriel, and your zodiac sign gemstone of citrine has the properties of light bestowed by the zodiac angel known as Barchiel. Stay right here as we give you the gemstones particular to your ruling planets of Mars and Pluto, Scorpio. Now, coral and red coral are the precious stones used to align oneself with the energies of the planetary angel Samael, who is a sign of the planet Mars in Kabbalah. Planetary archangel Chamael is also considered to be an expression of martial power, since these names and resulting various angelic frequencies corresponding to Mars apply fierce levels of courageous bestowal, willpower, accomplishment, and protection of those considered worthy. So be mindful of your own intentions and potency when utilizing these powerful gemstones, one in unison with the other. The planetary angel Chamael is assigned to the planet Mars in Kabbalah, also called Kamael, being Samael or sometimes Azazel on the other side of the coin. Since these angels apply varying levels of willpower, courage, correction, and severity that sometimes involve anger or even violence, so be very mindful when utilizing these powerful angelic forces. These powerful angelic forces can sometimes potentiate and exacerbate each other and get to the point where you've got so much energy that it might show up in some of your unconscious actions. Sometimes the right hand doesn't know what the left hand is doing, and vice versa. Sometimes the conscious mind doesn't know what the subconscious mind and the unconscious mind is doing. We all do that. It's not something that someone can be really put to fault for. You just have to be aware of it. If something keeps happening, like say you keep spilling water on the floor or something, that might mean that you want to wash your floor. Something that simple. And if you understand what your subconscious is trying to tell you, your life will be a lot easier. And take the small hints your subconscious is giving you before the subconscious starts to scream at you. And your life will be much, much better. The Zohar states, "Who is he who said, 'See now that even I am he, the cause high above all causes, the one that is called the cause of causes is a cause among all the rest of the causes. So every single one of these causes shall not do anything unless it receives permission from the cause above it.'" Also from the Zohar, the phrase, "And there is no Elohim with me, Samael, and the serpent I kill and I make alive. I kill with my Shekinah whoever is guilty, and I make alive with her whoever is innocent." Mars is known as the attribute of God the warrior, found in Exodus 15:3. That's chapter 15, verse 3 in the Douay-Rheims Bible translation. "The Lord is a man of war, Almighty is his name." Scorpio, your second ruling planet, planetary angel, is Azrael for Pluto. It is assigned to the Kuiper belt. This planet Pluto is assigned to that portion of the solar system, and in Kabbalah, Azrael is the Plutonian archangel. And the gemstones associated with Pluto include tourmalated quartz, obsidian, and meteorite. Azrael is the angel of transformation and death, known as the angel who is the one whom God helps. Azrael occupies the third heaven called Paradise, adding and subtracting the names of people in this large book of his, with which he keeps until the end, when he will finally be the last to die. He is known as Azrael in the Zohar with an I, where he accepts the prayers of those who reach the heavenly realm of the abode of God, also commanding many of the angels of God. Pluto is known as the attribute of God, the rich Father, found in Luke chapter 12, verse 24 of the Douay-Rheims Bible translation. Consider the ravens, for they sow not, neither do they reap, neither have they storehouse nor barn, and God feedeth them. How much are you more valuable than they? Your water guardian archangel Gabriel speaks through to you from your Scorpio astrology archangel Barchiel, where Gabriel is the guardian angel of all water signs, who resides in earth coordinates anyway when you're making a sacred circle in the west, ruling over the watchtowers and the cold, wet winds of the west. That's representing the emotions and the feeling nature of the magician. This is Gabriel, the guardian angel, again, who resides over all the water signs. Whereas your specific zodiac angel, when you focus into your Scorpio planetary, Scorpio zodiacal, you end up with Barchiel, where these other ones for Pluto and for Mars, like Samael for Mars and Azrael for Pluto, these are the planetary angels. Now, this particular transmission, we're going to focus on Barchiel, who is your Scorpio zodiac angel who resides over the Scorpion's fixed water nature. And these are his messages for you in the areas of love, money, and health. First, Barchiel's love, rapture, and romance transmission. We have first the color that comes from this particular portion of the zodiacal wheel for Scorpio is it has a blue-green hue, or sort of a turquoise angelic light frequency of Barchiel. It's sort of a color more having to do like that, yeah? Very, very beautiful, kind of very beautiful frequency. And when this is combined with soothing, healing properties, iridescent, flowing towards expensively profound internal and external healing therapies, pulsate gemstone beams of light dazzling the eye from the gemstone of ruby. Now, ruby, I happen to have here a raw ruby. It's raw, but it's a ruby nonetheless, and I cherish this ruby, and it is very healing, has healing properties, and these kind of gemstones will activate your love life through cheerful blessings granted by July's lunar angelic realms in the course of this birthstone's lavishly nourishing as well as gifted qualities. Now, we haven't talked about citrine. That will come later. Now, magical energies of an accurate permutation of zodiac angel Muriel's natural fourth house attributes that we have in July, when the sun transits through natural fourth house attributes of hearth, home, and family. These attributes, in addition to your own Scorpio energies, bestows to you an overflow of novel potentialities, of fresh insights. Bright promise is in the air with the traditional zodiac sign of Cancer the Crab for the intention of delightful, eye-catching, and illuminating supportive sparkles of precise light that fills the atmosphere, causing glimmering inspiration, curative to the mind, with new brainstorming ideas originating from a gem which gives captivating abilities for the possessor of such a gemstone through the lure of third eye qualities, as well as the heart chakra, also the upper solar plexus and sacral chakra attributes, thus creating immense happiness during event horizon experience triangulation from past, present, and future augurs throughout inter as well as ultra-dimensional communications made comprehensible through balancing meditations within the lunar third eye, sixth and chakra, and the organs. Again, focusing upon the ductless glands. In the third eye, we have like the pituitary gland. In Ketu, or the crown chakra, it's the pineal. Whereas we have in the sixth chakra, we have the pituitary gland. Now, some people will say that's flipped, but if you study anatomy, you'll find it. And you look at the function of these ductless glands, you'll find that placing the pituitary in the sixth chakra is the way to go. Healthy debates on that are good, but no sense argue. But healthy debates that are noble and respectful debates are okay regarding that. Now, regarding these ductless glands, like I say, like the pituitary, there's also during the fourth house attributes of Cancer, the Crab, and Hearth, Home, and Family, we have also duct glands, or glands containing ducts, such as found in the fourth chakra organs, or heart chakra, being the breasts, as well as third chakra organs of the stomach, and second chakra, orange chakra, these are orange flowers, orange chakra or second chakra reproductive structures being the womb or the prostate. The prostate is really a form of womb, as a womb creates male and female babies. From, the prostate creates male and female sperm. It's a similar energetic type of function. Sephiroth of lunar sexuality within Yesod, Venusian beauty and desire in Netzach, and even the passion of Marshall Gebura offer sources of dimensional currents of enchantment for romance magic, which is powerful in potency through lunar qualities of nurturing goddesses or gods within the Sephira of Selene, Chang'e, Nana, Artemis or Mani, and Archangel Gabriel are included in performance of ritual, ceremonial magic. Now, Bart shows money and wealth transmission. Franchises are up and running when the moon sends out her moonbeams to fill the air with enormous promise of wealth. Investors discover that their community and operational goals alter considerably when those who desire urgently to guide others understand that they must surrender to the gods of finance. Capital concerns become the purview of folks who take great pleasure in conversing with customers or talking with clients, as well as sort of style considerations for kitchens and home decorations, family rooms, swing sets, swimming pools, and the ever popular installment of fireplaces, charcoal boiling ranges, or fountains to give feelings of grandiosity to any interior or patio design. Landscaping becomes all important to anyone and everyone, being nourishing with fruit-bearing trees and vegetable gardens. Colorful indoor and outdoor environments are set in motion, fulfilling a homeowner's most earnest desires for cultivation during fourth house considerations of the natural zodiac house of Cancer, the Crab, with wishing upon a planet or a star being able to evoke help mightily from angelic realms, keeping everyone glad. Connecting to one's personal money elf and the Kabbalistic Sephiroth of Jupiter and Chesed and Venusian Netzach, which are important Sephiroth for revenue generation and money magic techniques, being plentiful sources of finances from where monetary fitness is recognized via streams of engaging, rewarding, and worthwhile occupations. And remember, the wealthy are able to generate occupations for themselves and create their own small businesses. Such magic allows for treasures to flow from the wellspring of one's true inner bliss, which is when one bestows to others by engaging in commerce with a smile on your face. With the world of Messiah possessing the throne of Malkuth, the bride of the king, creating his kingdom in Malkuth, that comes across the seeker's talisman made with skill, high above gentle, lower elemental spirits responsible for affording material desires and riches, who are the agreeable elementals at that, upon which beings considering themselves superior must cooperate. You need the gnomes of earth. You need the undines of the water. You need the sylphs of air, and you need the salamanders of fire to help you. You're not above these elementals. You need them in your life. You need them working with you, for they are the gifts of Mother Nature. Wizards and wizardresses often invoke into their own person or invoke into energetic circles or sacred spaces the frequencies of the Sephirah of Binah, which is a Saturnine emanation. And these Saturnine emanations are assigned in Kabbalah to attributes of God, such as jamboree-producing extravaganzas of aerial acrobatics or light shows to thrill the hearts of young and old alike. Gusto and chutzpah wins every event, every time throughout astrological and cosmological evolutions, where combining red coral, obsidian, or citrine with ruby unites astrology archangelic forces known to Barchiel and Muriel, and it lures investors through sheer charisma in the world of business, entertainment, and salesmanship. So it's something that you need to do, and it's something that's required, especially when selling or renting commercial properties. Zeal and zest are of utmost importance when providing planning and goal setting for awe-inspiring, profitable expansion. Soul transiting through natural fourth house attributes provides a vital sense of attaining the seeker's inner child self with an authentic working knowledge, thus generating excellent fortunes for oneself as well as for the seeker's family. Privileged blessings from divine providence is granted from the monad of the adept's God self, bestowed from within, seeing that self and not self are actually the exact same thing, allowing flow in all directions, conducted by her or his personal holy guardian angel. Illumination is produced from self-realization, creating a technique of money magic congruent with one's own visualization of loving kindness done for the good of all. Now watch this. Let's look at Proverbs chapter 11, verse 4, in the Douay-Rheims Bible translation. Riches shall not profit in the day of revenge, but justice shall deliver from death. The third eye, or sixth chakra, the heart chakra, the solar plexus, and sacral chakras are going to be refreshed, cleansed, and balanced during this time, particularly when philanthropic surroundings and education are the standard, which allows Gemstone providing a goodly amount of economic opportunities. For Barchiel's health and fitness transmission, it's very good that you have your guardian angel being Gabriel, because Gabriel is very helpful for healing, as well as Muriel helps with because Muriel is associated, remember, with July, with fourth house, natural fourth house attributes. Now you are our natural eighth house attributes, and that gets down to the vitality of the matter. It's all the important matters of sexuality and birth and death and debt and all these very intense things. So Scorpio's intense. Regarding your health matters, they're going to be attended to during July, having convergence positions in the balancing of third eye, sixth chakra, heart, solar plexus, and sacral chakras. Third eye, sixth chakra is analogous to two of the three supernal sephiroth, being Chokhmah and Binah. We got Keter and Chokhmah and Binah, involving mostly the pituitary gland in the third eye, sixth chakra. Remember, that's the indigo chakra. Remember that we consider that the pituitary gland is generating it. The thymus and the heart, thyroid, pituitary. We put the pineal on top. in the crown chakra. The heart chakra involves the breasts when soul transits natural fourth house attributes. Solar plexus chakra activation occurs involving the organ of the stomach. And also, this is Tiferet. The heart and solar plexus chakras are in the solar sephirot of Tiferet, which it's harmony, which includes, at least on the good side of the tree, which includes the heart and solar plexus chakras. So remember that God uses all things, positive and negative, for good. For those who love God and serve His purpose, all things work together for good. Remember that. And that's why when you're a Christian psychic, a Christian astrologer, a Christian witch, these people, you have God's blessing, the blessings of His Son Jesus Christ on you at all times, that cleanses you with His blood from any unrighteousness, and therefore no one can harm you. You simply have to stabilize your relationship with God and with His Son Jesus Christ. That is when begotten, not made. He's the only begotten Son. Not the only Son, but the only begotten Son. The rest of the sons of God, all of us that are sons of God, are made sons of God. We're grafted onto the tree, right? Now these chakras are going to be balanced during July. Now remember, we're bringing divine unsubstantial qualities from the top of the Kabbalistic tree into transforming them into divine substantial traits, making certain we are mindful of our vocabulary, our feelings, and our dealings or activities. Because when you get to God's throne room, you will find that the face of God, the Almighty, is your own face. We judge ourselves. Okay? We judge ourselves. And that's a secret nobody wants you to know. That really because whose face is the only face you cannot see without help from a reflective surface or something showing it back to you? It's your own face. That's each of us has this sort of we each become the Messiah when we realize that we have the face of light as we shine Lishma and we shine forth Shekinah glory, the Shekinah glory. Okay, so we read in Proverbs chapter 17, verse 22 of the Dewey Rheims Bible, "A joyful mind maketh age flourishing, but a sorrowful spirit drieth up the bones." And the more you keep your word, your word in life, and the more you tell the truth and keep yourself having integrity, that's when you're going to be able to be healthy as well. Because health is all about our personal integrity. Bear in mind that the organs of the chest found in fourth chakra vortex centers are often overstimulated by those wishing to sell the secret bill of goods. Don't feel like a victim. Be responsible for yourself. Manage yourself. Keep yourself comfortable physically at all times, because your body is what tells you when your ego's taking over. When your ego takes over, then the body will begin to suffer. So listen to your body, and when you do that, things that you'll create stem cells in yourself. I mean, your body generates stem cells, which are undifferentiated and immortal. They are created like if you scratch your skin, then the stem cell will be produced, and it will then fall down into being specificity as being a skin cell. And stem cells are immortal. It falls out of immortality and out of being undifferentiated, much like Kether, the crown chakra, into being specific and having a beginning and an ending date. But these cells can be generated back into stem cells. Now, and the way, when you keep injuring yourself, you can either get cells that are going to end up going in a bad direction, or you can get cells that are going to go in a good direction. The way you do that is to listen to your body, not your ego. The body is the ego, but when you have a God consciousness or a Christ consciousness, then you listen to your body and you're gentle with yourself, and then stem cells are formed instead of pathological cells. Now bear in mind that you can bet your bottom dollar that if someone is being cruel to you or hurting your feelings, they want something from you. They either want money or they want you to talk them up. Don't fall for it. Laugh throughout your entire day and the world will be at your fingertips. In the I Ching method of chakra healing, this portion of the year is significant for chakras of the forehead, the chest, and upper and lower abdominal energy centers. Now, regarding these energy centers, they become predominantly viable when balancing fourth house attributes, since July's zodiac sign of Cancer's ruling planet, the moon, which is concerned with pituitary gland as well as chakras and organs such as the breasts and stomach, also the womb and prostate, while the sign of Cancer, the crab itself, associates with the chest or fourth chakra to nourish life itself and enliven the body of light through the quality of cooperative bestowal and causal organisms expressed in 10 Kabbalistic Sephirotic dimensions. Incorporation of the entire range of energetic frequencies of red coral for Mars, obsidian or meteorite for Pluto, citrine for Scorpio, and ruby for Cancer, very healing, brings happiness during July, causing you to become ever more able to achieve all the goals you have set your sights upon, all those goals you have set for yourself. And that is going to be able to help you during July to bring happiness to yourself and others, and you'll become ever more able to achieve all the goals that you have and all the plans you have, and you're going to be able to have wonderful living environments, superior homes, fresh opportunities, as well as plenty of furnishings and decorations, all become attainable for you when natural fourth house attributes of kitchen, home, and family are activated and accentuated using July's gemstones as well as those corresponding to the planet Luna, better known as the moon. Your third eye or sixth chakra, your chest and solar plexus and sacral chakras are measured to be of cosmic significance and importance throughout fourth house solar transits for the function of establishing opulence and abundance in the mundane universe in which we feel and sense ourselves to exist. Astrocartographic arrangements currently as well as at birth must be revealed of a holistic style of unveiling one's inner nature is truly what you desire. A disclaimer is in order here. High magic should be used with all mindfulness since powerful forces of manifestation are unleashed. This is intended exclusively for entertainment purposes. Remember to chant your divine tone of I create or try out the higher aspect of simply meditating on the quality of creating, and be wise. Be well, be all you are meant to be, Scorpio. Information found in this document is based on the oral tradition known as Kabbalah, taught to me by Rosicrucian clergy when I was but a young girl, the facts of which I have committed to memory. Thank you for joining us, and please join us again. Testing 1 2 3, testing 1 2 3.